Today we will be making the humble frittata, my favorite way to make eggs for a crowd. This bacon, potato, and cheddar frittata has everything you could ever want for breakfast. It's got your crispy bacon, your cheesy eggs, and your crusty home fries all in one pan. Let's get to it. For the potatoes, we'll be using 2 medium russet potatoes. First, cut the potatoes into 1/2-inch planks. Stack these planks on top of each other and cut them into sticks. To dice, turn those sticks 90 degrees and cut them into 1/2-inch cubes. Next, we'll need 6 shallots. Finely dice 5 of them and thinly slice the 6th for garnishing later on. Similar to an onion, dice it by cutting vertical strips and then cut across those vertical strips to make a fine dice. For our bacon, we'll be using a pack of the high quality, thick cut good stuff. Cut the bacon into 1/2-inch chunks and set aside for later. Here we have an 8-ounce block of Irish sharp white cheddar cheese, and if you couldn't guess already, cut this into 1/2-inch cubes as well. Strip the flowers off of a bunch of thyme. We'll need around 2 tablespoons total for this recipe. Then give it a fine dice with your knife and set that aside. Into a large bowl, crack 12 eggs. To your eggs, throw in 3 large pinches of salt. This is a lot of eggs and it's essential we season them properly. Add a 1/4 cup of milk, a tablespoon of smoked paprika, a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a tablespoon of dry basil, and 1.5 tablespoons of our freshly chopped thyme flowers. Add in about 20 cranks of freshly ground black pepper and give it a whisk to thoroughly combine. Now that it's nice and mixed, add in 1/2 of your cheese cubes and stir to combine and set aside for later. In a large, cold, oven-safe skillet, add your bacon and cook until crispy. While your bacon is cooking, place your diced potato on a plate lined with paper towels and microwave for 7 minutes. This is a great trick for making home fries, as you're essentially parboiling the potatoes, softening up the inside, so now all we have to do is crisp up the outside in the bacon fat. Once your bacon is crisp, remove with a slotted spoon and allow it to cool. Add your potatoes to the pan with all that hot, delicious bacon fat, season with salt and pepper, and cook until brown and crisp on the outside and tender on the inside, around 10 minutes. Add in your diced shallots and cook for an additional 2 minutes just to soften them up a bit. Add 3/4 of your bacon back to the party and turn the heat down to medium. Now add your bowl of eggs and stir constantly for a few minutes while the eggs begin to cook. Once they start to scramble, spread everything evenly and let cook undisturbed until the edges begin to set. Scatter the rest of your cheese, bacon, and thyme leaves in an even layer. Lay down your thinly sliced shallots in a decorative pattern around the top. This is the time to let your inner artist shine. You can make a pattern or go for the kind of random pizza look I'm going for here. Pop that pan under the broiler and cook for 4 to 6 minutes, watching closely until the eggs are completely set and the top is lightly browned. Allow this to cool for 10 minutes before attempting to remove. Once cooled, sprinkle with a little flaky salt, slide your rubber spatula around the outside and shake the pan to loosen the frittata. Say a prayer to whichever higher power you believe in and slide it out onto a serving platter or cutting board. Cut into large wedges, and I like to serve it with a simple arugula salad to bring in some peppery freshness to cut through the richness of the frittata. And that is it. The full recipe and ingredient list are in the description down below, and remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.